Hello guys. So right. So today I went to the car boot. I did do video, but I just tried copying it over to the PC, and it's corrupted. The whole SD card got corrupted. Didn't really get much anyway. Just some games and a couple of controllers. I put all the games in a bag in the living room. I'm not going to bring them out because I mixed them up with some of the other games I bought from previous week. I did get yesterday at Cash Converters a PlayStation 4. Now, it originally was $129.99, and it is a. I'm not going to get it because it's under a table. It is a Pro version. Get away, cat. It's a Pro version of the PlayStation 4, and it came with a controller. This one. I got it home, turned it on. PlayStation logo came up, blue screen with press the PlayStation button to get it working, and it wouldn't accept the controller. So I rang them up and I told them, and they said, "Oh, well, bring it back up. We'll check it out for you." So I took it back up there, and he set it up on a monitor, and I was watching him, and he plugged it in, and he's pressing the button. It wouldn't work at all. So he gave it back to me, and he goes, "We'll see if we can change it over for you." He had to speak to the manager, which was a manageress. And I thought I was going to get a different controller. But no, he comes back out. And I'd already put the PlayStation back in my bag because we know there was nothing wrong with it. So he said, "We can't give you another controller." I said, "Well, why is that?" He goes, "Because the PlayStation was sold with that controller." So I said, "Why am I supposed to turn it on and play games with it? I just bought games." He goes, "Well, what you can do is we could refund you and you can get another one. But the only thing is they are a bit more expensive. But you will get an original controller." So I was getting frustrated, a bit annoyed and whatnot. And I could have done that, but the other PlayStation 4s looked a bit kind of like scratched up and gotty. The one I actually had was in pretty fair condition. And I said, "Well, can't you give me another controller?" He goes, "No, we can't." Anyway, the manager came round and she goes, "So we can only refund you and you get another PlayStation and you're getting the original controller this time." But I paid $129.99 for the PlayStation 4 with this controller. The other ones were $160. So I'm trying to work out in my head. And there was one $159, but as I say, a bit grotty, bit scratched up, dusty, kind of thing. I don't think they clean them, when they bring them in. They just test them, reset them, and that's it. They don't really clean them. Because when I actually first got my PlayStation 4, I said it's a bit dusty, and she goes, "Oh, I can clean it." So I made sure they cleaned it. And I say I bought it home and it didn't work, and to go back, and they gave me this excuse saying we can refund it. I said, "Right, no, what I'm going to do is I'll keep that one there." And they had controllers, being this one, $24.99. So I ended up buying another controller, $24.99. Now, I don't know if this will still work on the PlayStation 4. I've not tested it out, to see if it work on the PlayStation 4. I just dumped it to one side. Now, at the car boot fair today, I did see some PlayStation 4 controllers, and this is the original one I got from CEX. This one I got from the car boot fair, and although it's charging up, it don't mean it's going to work. But he wanted 10 quid for it, and I kind of knocked him down to 8. So if it works, I'm kind of happy with it, because even though that other one, which came original with the PlayStation, is a knockoff kind of controller, I still would have bought another controller for spares anyway. Even if I had a controller, a working one with the PlayStation 4, better than that piece of crap. If it actually had a proper Wi-Fi one, I'd have still bought another Wi-Fi one anyway. Just for spares. Because you never know when controllers will go down. So I'm going to charge this up, and I don't know how long it takes to charge up a controller, but I'm leaving it, charging for the next 2 to 3 hours, and hopefully it'll be charged up by then. Then I can flick it over to the PlayStation 4 and see if it works. So if it don't work, I'll be taking it back to the car boot fair next week. So I know who the guy was. I don't actually know him personally, but I know what store it was. So when you get in a PlayStation 4 from CEX or from Cash Converters, like I did, ask them to test it out first, because, as I say, I got it home and it wouldn't work. The controller would not work on there, which was bloody annoying, so I had to go back and sort it all out. Now, I thought I kind of paid a little bit more over the top, because £130 for the PS4 with a shit controller that don't work, plus $24.99 for another controller, so it's $155.99, and their other PlayStation 4 Pros $159. So I still saved about £4 or £5, I suppose, if I originally bought one with a working Wi-Fi controller. So the reason I'm doing this video is just be careful when you go out and buy a second-hand bloody PlayStation. I've got it working. I've got the Hunter Call of the Wild installed on it. The only reason, would you believe, I bought it, because I've got Hunter Call of the Wild on Xbox, and I've been watching the guy on YouTube, and I've really got to like the guy and watch his videos. Now he's running a PlayStation 5 with the Hunter Call of the Wild, so I wanted to get on to play Hunter Call of the Wild with this guy on YouTube, but it meant I had to get a PlayStation 4. Now, I've been pondering about getting a PlayStation 4 for quite a while anyway, but this guy kind of got me so intrigued with his videos that I wanted to get one so I can actually go on there and play. I would have played last night, but because of the car boot fair, I had to go a bit early. But I got it up and running. I downloaded the digital version, the basic, £8 version. Then I downloaded 30 quid's worth of DLCs. I did actually subscribe to the PlayStation Plus, where you get discounts. Now, if I hadn't done that and I bought all the DLCs, it would have been around about £50, £60 for all the it's not all the DLCs, but the gun packs, cut of maps, and the dog and the ATV and all that kind of crap. Yeah. When I was going through the checkout, it said I saved £40. So I saved the £40. I will probably buy the original disc later, maybe. I know CEX has got one for £32 apparently, but I think it's the 2017 version. I'm not sure. I'll have to check it out. I want to get like the original disc, like I have with the Xbox One. I've got the 2017, 2019, and I think the 2017 is still, kind of like sealed. Because I do like to try and get some games which are sealed, just in case like there might be a bit of a bump in the old value later on. I know with the Call of Hunter during Call of the Wild, they're very expensive. Even the PlayStation 4 full version, 2020, I think it was 2022, £100 from America plus shipping, which is £130 or $130. I think I saw one on a UK sale, and he wasn't like over £75 for each one. But that is like, the updated version, but it was used. So I'm going to keep an eye out on eBay and maybe CEX and see if I can get like a disc version. As I like to keep copies of the original copies on disc if I can. But yeah, like I'll still be playing me Xbox One with the Call of the Wild, but I'm going to be doing it on PlayStation 4 as well. And the reason I went to the Carboot Fair today was to actually look for PlayStation 4 games. Now, yesterday when I was up there getting the PlayStation 4, I went into CEX and I bought one of the Call of Duty war games, World War II. Get on it. That'd be better if I turn around and get it. Now, you probably know what the game's like anyway, but I want to show you something here. So, no, I've not played this one yet. I have got it on Xbox One as well, which I've not played on yet. But I've got the Call of Duty World War II from CEX, £5 yesterday, yeah. At the Carboot Fair today, Call of Duty World War II, £1. So £5 from CEX, £1 from the Carboot Fair. So if I can find the receipt, I'm going to be taking that back tomorrow and seeing if I can exchange it. So, well, I've actually got it. I didn't realise I've got it. Can I exchange it for something else? It's got the paperwork in now, just like this one has as well. So this one's got like the season pass information. Don't think CX one has. I know it's got paperwork in it, but it has. Yeah, it's got the same thing. So yeah, I'll probably go up there tomorrow and see if I can exchange that over, because I know I've got copies of a couple of copies of like different games for for the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox One and stuff like that. I've got duplicates, and sometimes I like to have a duplicate if possible, but I like to try to get it if it's like a different cover face or something like that, or the disc might look a bit different. But I'm not sure whether the receipt is for that actually, unless this is it. That's Argus. So I've got to try to find a receipt for that before I can take it back. So if I can't find a receipt, I can't take it back. So I will try and do a car boot fair on Sunday for you guys. Oh, there was a little bit of a bonus which I found in the PlayStation 4 when I bought it home. It had a copy of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 in it. So that's the bonus for me having to spend money to go up there and try to get the damn thing sorted out. But yeah, I just came home from car boot fair about 40 minutes ago. Made myself a cup of coffee. And I tried to put the video over to the PC. But for some reason, it don't want to copy the files over. My camera just froze on me. This camera's shit, actually. I don't like this camera. Brand new camera from Amazon, and it just keeps flickering all the time. So, another game I got from probably CX or somewhere, I can't remember, quite a while ago, is another hunting simulator, which I am actually in the process of having a little game with at the moment. But as I say, yeah, if I can, I'll try to do a car boot fair video for you on Sunday. I'll take some extra memory cards just to be on the safe side. I don't know why that does want to copy over to the computer. It's not even reading it in the actual camera now for some reason either. So apologies about that. I'm not going to be digging out all the games I've got, so I've mixed them all up, and I won't know what ones I've got anyway because I can't go back on video because the video's corrupted. But hopefully there'll be a video next Sunday, this Sunday coming. Alright, so yeah, I don't know when I'm going live next time on my other channel. Was it Wednesday? Maybe the weekend. I'm not in no rush. I'm doing one on there anyway. I'm concentrating more on my gaming videos now. So yeah, hope you're doing okay. By the way, hope you're well. I did pray for you to get better, Angela. So it looks like you're back. Rose said she's not been well actually as well. So, and I said to her, "Oh, like you're not the only one who's not been well. Well, I haven't been feeling too good, headaches and stomach aches and whatnot." And I said, "I've just got a message from Andrea saying that she's not been well." So I think everyone's going down with something at the moment. But anyway, I'm going to go drink my coffee and do some gaming. I'm not going to be streaming the game because it's only going to be on my PlayStation 4. What I want to do is stream the Xbox One live stream on my gaming channel, which is Mr. Steve's Gaming Adventures, if you want to check it out on YouTube. So that's Mr. Steve's Gaming Adventures. The PS4 game of the version, I'm going to be doing multiplayer gaming with that one. I did do a little test run on it yesterday, but as a single player, not as a multiplayer. And I was having problems with the game kind of like freezing and flickering and God knows what else. And I think that's due to the HDMI cable isn't all that good. Plus my RJ45 from the PlayStation to the router is shit. So I have ordered a new RJ45 cable and an HDMI cable, which will be here today, and I can then sit down and start messing around with it and try to get into a decent working picture quality, and then hopefully I'll be streaming the PlayStation 4 multiplayer version as well as the Xbox One version. So on the title will be Call of Wild Xbox One blah blah blah, and when I'm streaming on PlayStation it'll be Call of Wild PS4 multiplayer blah blah blah, and it'll be like episodes like episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So anyway, that's the update, and as I sorry about no video today for the car boot fair. Try to get one done for you next week. So cheers for watching, and I'll catch you later. We sprinkles on top. Yeah, I might do one weekend. I'll see how I feel because I'm just losing interest in it now. To be honest with you, the paranormal. No, it would have been better, completely different advice to do that at school, but they've let me down. It ain't my daughter's fault, it's the school's fault for, saying, oh yeah, you can do it, but, they said when I can do it now. I bought these little kind of like covers for my chair and it comes every fucking day. Right, definitely going out. I probably might see you on my paranormal channel, Haunted Experiences, on maybe the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, I don't know yet. Might just do a coffee time chat on there for half an hour. Right, later all. Right. Catch you later, Andrew.